So we wanted our family room to have like a dining room in it, so dining room family. Alright, so my box just got here and obviously they, like, can you package it well? Like, we've never gotten a box that's this big that's not packaged well, or that is packaged well. So it's always got a hole in it. So on inspection of just this, I ordered this from Big Lots. This is crushed. I'm scared to look at the top of the table, honestly. I thought it would be rat bitterness, but all this is just cardboard protecting this. There was no foam here. And this has a hole in it. And it's supposed to have hardware in it, probably like this. So this is probably a used table that they're adding more hardware to. So we'll see. We'll see. This is the legs. The box was bent. That's probably okay. It looks like it has been previously opened. I'm really scared to see the top of it, but it's so heavy. I gotta get Hadar in here to lift it up. It's a really pretty table though. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, Rafael lifted it up for me. Thank you. Big strong guy. So this is the top of the table. It is a brown table with black. Thank you, you're a big help. You see it's got black, what was that, a leaderboard? I don't know, about a black thing with black legs. The tabletop is very pretty. I don't see any damage to it on the top. But this is smushed, or, oh yeah, it's cracked and smushed. Because they didn't have any padding there. I'm really not sure why they packaged it that way unless it was used. But yeah, that is the second place where it's cracked. The other one is down here. That's cracked pretty good. Thanks
for the compliment.
You're welcome. That's cool that they have like these to protect the corners. That's really nice. This is a piece of solid wood here. So that's the only damage that I can see right now. I'll see what they say about that. Ooh, that don't look good. That does not look good, but might not be able to see that from under the table, but there's a whole strip of paint gone. You gotta inspect these stuff, okay? So I guess this is how you can lift it up. They put this on here for lifting. I don't know, that's pretty strange, but I like it.
The top is good.
Alright, yeah, the top is good, I think.
The bottom's bad.
So this is going to replace this table right here. It's real little. We got all of our Passover stuff on it, and I wanted to get a table that was big enough for a couple more people other than our family, because this is just barely big enough for 2 people, honestly. So let's check this out. I'm going to put the legs on it, see if they're good, and put it up. Okay, so here's the little table. And I'm fixing to put the big table in. I think I'm going to put it this way, put the bench across here, and the 2 chairs back there, or 1 chair back there, 1 chair over here. We will see, because this is a bigger table. It's not quite so big, but it's going to fit the entire bench underneath of it, so that is really nice. So this is about to change, and also I got new curtains for this side and for this side, so it's going to be super, super pretty. And it's going to match everything. So here we go. Okay, so that's the before. Kitty already checked it out, but the door got open. We got all of our winter coats right here that have to go in a container. But the containers I got, the lids don't work on them, so I have to send them back. The lids don't even fit them. I'm not sure how they ship that out like that. But, what do you think, Kitty? Go ahead. She was already sitting on top of it, so I know I'm going to have to do some dusting, because she will probably get on it a lot. But yeah, the bench fits underneath of it nicely. I'm going to move it out a little bit more, so we can have a little bit more room around it. This is going to come back over here. I don't know about this rug. It was here when we got here. It was in the other living room, and I think it goes good with the black. But I have another white rug underneath of it, so I don't want to stack 2 rugs in here, so I had to figure that out. Okay, so there's a problem with the rug. Like, there can't be anything here. So I'm probably going to have to take everything up, the rug and everything, or rearrange a rug to just be under there. Like maybe the black one just under there. I don't know if that's going to look weird or not. And there will be like nothing over here. I don't know. I don't know how people are able to have rugs and dining rooms, you know, like have a front room. This is what we would call a front room in the South, probably, where you have like 2 living rooms. You got a family room where you spend the time without the TV and stuff and the computers. So we wanted our family room to have like a dining room in it, so dining room family. This is where we just like to sit and talk. So when my mom comes over, we sit in that room, but this is a much nicer sitting room for talking. And you gotta have a table when you sit and talk. So I need to dress the table so that it doesn't damage the top. I'm just going to keep, like, there was like very minimal damage, and I don't think it's going to affect it. It's hopefully going to be a forever table. Probably not though, because it's I don't know what the top is made out of, but the sides is MDF, so that's why it crushed, and it was like kind of particly. But I'm hoping that the top is like a rubber wood, because it did say that it had solid wood elements to it. The legs seem to be wood. I love the table though. It looks really good. It's pretty and it matches in here really good. It's like kind of like what I was going for. So I do need to take like this little dresser out. I need to clean up off of his drawing table again. I gotta clean the counters off, and I gotta put the curtains up. So it's gonna be a big change. It's gonna be a really pretty change. My mom gave me this iron. This is literally the first time I'm using it. It's got a super long cord, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and iron these curtains. I got them. They are gorgeous. Thank you very much, Alice. They are beautiful, and they're gonna go perfectly over here. I'm very excited about it. Okay, what I've done here, since this has taken too long, is I'm pre-folding them. So I want all these to be like even here. I don't have a big enough space to like iron, so I'm just going to pre-fold, and then I'm going to iron on top, lift it up, iron in here, lift it up, iron in here. So on my brand new table, no way. But if you pre-fold it like this and lay it out first, you need to do that after you iron it, but I'm like doing 2 steps in one because I have no brain power to do the other and be frustrated. So I could just hang them up the way they are, honestly, but I want them to look nice. So, you know, I want this line to be out of them. I just want it to be flat. These are gorgeous curtains. Very neutral, but very pretty. They actually have a pattern on them. These, they kind of look dirty, and I knew that when I got them in a yard sale. They were like $2, and the woman's like, yeah, just kind of throw them up on my pantry and hide my pantry with them, because they have grommets and they're really nice. I love grommet curtains because it's easy to slide open and shut. But these don't look dirty because they're like a whitish color, like a white beige, and those are like the yellow beige that look, it looks kind of dirty, especially in this house. So I needed something that was like a more neutral color, and trying to get like less yellow in the house, even though we started out with like peach and yellow. We didn't mean to, but we just were, I don't know. It wasn't something that we paid attention to or really thought about the design. Now this fireplace and these 2 bookcases, this is what I had envisioned before I even moved to America. So I did want this, and I do like that, and I like having it in the family room. I just like to sit in here and chill. As you can hear the dryer drying the clothes and the washer earlier, and the air conditioner sucking in the air right next to me. But I just wanted like neutral everything out, gray, tan, taupe, beige, white, cream, no yellow. I'm trying to get rid of the yellow. So I'm finally getting things that I actually want, and this is my very first brand new dining room table ever, except for when I take that back, I bought one at Kmart. I got a 5-piece set, and these are the chairs to it. So that's what it looked like. I bought it probably like 15 years ago when Zeb was little, and we used it like twice. I just, it's uncomfortable for me to use a dining room table. One, because you're sitting on hard chairs, but I think I got pretty comfortable chairs right now. Big wide load chairs for my butt, and nice back support. And the table is nice and big, like we're not going to be crowding each other out when we're eating. And I want to set it and forget it. I don't want to have to ever move this table unless we have like more than our family. I don't want to have to move this table every single day for every meal that we have. I want it to be ready to go. We just sit at it. And it's kind of hard to do that in small spaces. You know, you push everything back and away from your living area. So that's not what I want to do. I just want to come here and sit down and eat at the table. So this is going to be, you know, a whole room full of everything that goes together and looks nice, and it's cohesive and is comfortable for at least 6 people to be in here, 7, maybe 8 people to be in here, with enough adequate seating so that everybody can have a seat. Nobody's sitting on the floor. Don't want people sitting on the floor unless they want to. And, you know, to have birthday parties and stuff in here. When kids come in here, they all sit on the floor. I mean, they're kids, but I want them to sit on seats. I want them to feel comfortable sitting on seats and using the seats that we have. So, although I do like a nice floorboard game, and you know, the kids bring out their piano and stuff and they lay that out here, and we have a band probably 2 or 3 times a week. So anyway, I'm going to iron this. I have it on low because these are polyester curtains. Very nice. They're lined. They're not total blackout, but they are very, very light blocking. So total blackout would have been really thick, stiff curtains like I have in there. In the dining room, I needed those because we closed this area off. But light blocking and stuff like that is very good for reducing your energy bills. So that's something to think about, you know, covering the windows and reduces the heat that comes in and the air that goes out. We are going to work on sealing up the rest of this house. The kitchen is pretty well done. The hallway is done. I need to work on the bathroom, both the bedrooms, and this room. And then I will start on the living room. The living room, the big living room, it has some things. I gotta paint the ceiling. That's gonna take a long time. I did order something that I used to use a long time ago when I painted my house all the time. It's something that you suck the paint into a tube and then you push it while you're going, and then you don't have to go back into your roller pan and get some more juice, you know, like every 2 seconds literally. But it was only $20. When I bought it way back in the day, it was about $50. It was way more expensive, and they kind of mess up and you have to jerry rig it and fix it, and it's $20, so I will fix it and use it to paint my ceiling for $20. And I got some paint, and I hope it's gonna be full coverage because we got some wood to cover, but I got the paint that goes over acoustic tiles, so it should be, you know, it covers everything completely. It should cover everything. It is a flat ceiling with wood on it, so I have to be really careful that I don't leave streaks on a flat ceiling. So this one has texture on it, so it wasn't too hard for Hadar to do. But he missed a few spots, which is okay because I do have to go back over it with all of the caulking and caulk everything. But these projects are not going to be huge like the kitchen was. The kitchen, I didn't realize how big my kitchen is, but now it looks enormous because I touched every little bit of it and put all that tile on. And I honestly didn't realize how big it was, but I'm very grateful to have such a huge kitchen. But anyway, I'm going to get to ironing these and putting them up. One set here and one set there. And then I'll be back with like a final living room, dining room combo new look, hopefully. Okay, these are the curtains that I had previously bought. This is the separation between the kitchen and the living room in here. And these are 100% blackout. They're very thick curtains, very stiff curtains. So what I've been doing to set the lines, the pleats, is I had it for a long time. I had it clipped right here with the pleats set, and this is too long, so I folded this over right where the hem is folded up right here. I folded it over here, and then I put these just clips on it and held it together folded like this. So this has been done for like 2 weeks now, and I did that one and I just released this one today. And it's still folded nicely. Will it be folded when I open it? I don't know. But, you know, when I spread it across, it has started to get those pleats. I need to get an extension cord to run my iron over here because I have no plug-in anywhere near here. So I'm going to iron them while they're on and just make sure to set that pleat. I can low iron these. I believe they're polyester. So what I'm going to do now, since they are too long, is I'm going to take them out of here and I'm just going to whip stitch them hem, probably about in 5 different places. Not go like, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see when I get to this material, because I don't want to put holes in it, but it's really hard to, yeah, actually, you know what? I might get some Velcro tape and do this. I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and stitch the sides in place because I can do it on the material and not have to go through all the way. So I'll do the sides first, and then I'll see about the middles to attach those because they're just a little bit too long, but they're perfect at that length.
Did you already trade the kelp? It's breathing right now. Do not trade kelp. Don't trade anything else. Can I have their rules? Did you bought lanterns? Yeah. It was an accident. I don't believe you. We do need extra lighting, don't we? No. You just used your emeralds. I'm so sorry.
So I have this, it's hook and loop, got it from Dollar Tree. It is 30 inches long. These are probably longer than 30 inches, and I have 2. So I'm gonna have to cut these into 4 pieces and do like a big space in the middle, or maybe cut it into 6 pieces and spread it out. I don't even know if this is going to stick, but it is sticky on both sides. Okay, this is even better. So I'm going to see if these actually work. These go together. So there's 4 right here. I'm going to see about probably using 2 sheets on each curtain and see if it holds. So I didn't even have to touch the sticky at all. I just took this one off and put it on this one, and then put it and then peeled it off. So I didn't touch anything, and then I stuck it to the thing. So it does look like it's going to stick just enough. Pretty good, so that it'll stay together. Alright, and it's it's not puddling on the floor, it's just like skimming the floor, and it'll shut very nicely when I open it all the way up. I should maybe put it up just a little bit more and put a couple more here so it doesn't have like a pucker, because this is a gap right here where I don't have anything. But I mean, that looks like a sewed curtain. It looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. It's already folded, so all I have to do is put the stuff in it and just make sure it lines up. And as always, my floor is not even, so of course my curtains are gonna have to be like higher in one spot and lower in another. This is a place where it's like, it's lower or higher, I forget. This place and this place is different heights, so I did have to do this one a little different than I did on this side. I think I'm going to put the clip back on just to make sure it keeps its folds with this. Put a couple more sticky. Make sure it keeps its fold until I am able to get the iron over here and iron it. But I think it looks really, really pretty. And it's kind of custom. I don't like how that puckers though, so I'm going to work on that a little bit. And just put the more sticky on it so it doesn't have any puckering from the front to the back. And this has more stuff on it right here, so yeah, that's gonna look really good. And I have plenty more. I think I used 3 sheets, but I have plenty more, so I'm gonna save 3 sheets. Probably use 4 for each, and that'll be enough. I got all my to-do-it stuff here. Okay, that's how that looks. It's completely done and it looks really good. Okay, now back to these curtains. When I hung them up, they are too long. So I did clip them. I did, what? You better be outside. Okay. He's outside. Can you see? Oh, he's a specimen, isn't he? Wow. There we go. Look at that specimen. Beautiful. Anyway, back to this. It doesn't matter because of the pattern. It looks good anyway. I'm just going to hem these up. Try not to destroy them, so just do a very quick whip stitch, you know, just to hold them together. They're lined, so they're really, really nice. And the lining on the bottom is actually loose, so that's really nice. All right. So that's what that looks like now. I think it looks pretty good. It's very pretty. So this is like kissing the floor. This is what this is called. I like it to where it's like sliding just above the floor, but it's kind of hard to get that perfectly straight. And I did this one over here, and this one's a little longer. I had to allow for my wood back here because of my projects. So that is just hiding my wood. And I did not sew these because I don't think there's ever going to be a day where I can have these just out like that. I would like to, but we want this couch and there's like nowhere to put this because of the floor register, so that's how that's going to stay for now. But I do like how the curtains look in here. I think it's very pretty. And that. And like I said, we're still doing the Passover and the Easter stuff right now. So with Kitty getting up on top of this table, it shows all the things. But I'd rather see it so I can clean it than have it not. But we're also going to tell her not to get up on the table, so that'll help that. But she got on here about 3 or 4 times. Anyway, happiness inside. It's a really pretty table. I like it.
If you aren't subscribed yet,
Please subscribe and like.
comment and share FoolyLiving.
What's it called? Olive skinned, which is darker than white. Because you have... What? There were some shoes.
Like so backwards.
Like so backwards.
You scared me.
Aww.
Oh,